Thank you. It's really difficult because obviously you know everybody here and everybody's like, oh. Shit. I was saying to these guys last night when we were doing it, you know, like when you play in a band, it's like it's an organic situation. So if the drummer speeds up or slows down a bit, or the bass player slows up, you know, speeds up or slows down, everybody moves together, everybody, because you're all interconnected and you're all doing that. But in a situation like tonight, and like in many of the lessons, when you're doing a play along, it's unforgiving. It is what it is, and you're either locked in, or if you're a millisecond out, every drummer in the audience goes, "Oh yeah, yeah." And within a heartbeat now, it's on YouTube, and everybody, you know, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, there it is." So you get famous for the wrong reasons. Although, you know, there we are. We're still here. I'm going to talk about a little bit about the drums, and then try and answer a question that I get asked a lot, which is, who am I and what am I doing here?
Why did you change your black and white shoes to red and grey shoes?
Do you know what? There was a bit of an explosion. No, anyway. Natal, a couple of people have asked tonight, you know, what's the story behind Natal, because they look a little bit like DW and other things. Any guitarists in the audience? Guitarists? Yeah, anyone else? Yeah, there's a couple knocking around. And David. So we all know Marshall amps, right? We all know Jim Marshall passed away last year. Marshall amps. Well, Natal is owned and manufactured by Marshall. And the story is, when Jim had his shop on Denmark Street in the 60s, apart from making amps for the likes of Jimi Hendrix, he would sell Natal congas to John Bonham and other drummers. And then there's a really good friend of mine, Craig Glover, who became head of Marshall Worldwide Sales, and he was given the remit by Jim to come up with a drum brand, because Jim himself's a drummer. Not many people knew that Jim was a drummer. So after a lot of ferreting around, they realised that Natal as a trademark song was available, so they bought that, and within 18 months they designed and manufactured these amazing drum sets that are now taking the world by storm, not just because of their parent company, but just because they're just amazing instruments, as hopefully you'll hear. So I'm going to talk about the electronics with the acoustics, which is an interesting jump from Glenn's clinic, actually, doing the rockabilly thing to music where it is in 2013. There's a requirement now for drummers to be able to play to a metronome, click track. You've got to lock in, you've got to be tight, often in a live situation, not just a studio situation. But a lot of guys and girls are now experimenting with mixing in electronics with their playing, which I'm going to try and do now. And all those putting it on YouTube will be able to go, oh yeah, I love that one. But anyway, but to be able to do that, I need to know a little bit about musical form, because the sequences I'll be triggering, they're not just random hits, there's form within it. All the proper musicians out there will understand what I'm babbling on about. But I would say this to all drummers learning. It doesn't matter how into drums you are as an art form, whether you're a beginner or a pro. I think I would advise everyone now, if you're learning the drums, try learning the piano as well, or something like that, because your drum fills will be much more informed, your theory will be sharper, you'll know what a dotted note is, a tied note is, you'll understand why this note is short and this note's long, not fast and quick. You know, really important, because you'll have much more melodic fills, much more informed choices, and then when the rest of the band are having a conversation, you might be able to join in. Who knows?